Free, Jules. Shout out, guys. So again, like I told you, I'm going to be letting you guys in tonight on the album. I'll check in with you. I got some gigs coming up. Make sure you check my MySpace page, www.
It's alright to bless them. It's alright to bless the name of Jesus. For encouraging yourself, saying, God, I believe you've not forsaken me. Hallelujah.
Yeah, baby.
Everybody sings da 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 da. I need you to go right now to contagiousTour.com and bring myself, Brittney Wright, my sister Shayna Wilson, the worshiper Todd Delaney, my acoustic brother KJ Scriven, and the amazing Alex Hall and Free Worship to your city. We are so hyped about this tour, and we want you to get hyped too.
I'm so nervous. I'm almost getting nauseous. I'm so nervous. But I'm very excited to see everybody, all y'all who tweet me all the time.
Hey guys, this is Tasha. Look, Brittney Wright, one of the greatest vocalists of our generation.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Jonathan McReynolds, and I want to tell you that you better be at my sister, my girl Brittney Wright's live recording June 2nd. It's going to be awesome, I'm sure. She's one of my favorite singers in the world.
Brittney Wright, June 2nd. You'll be a fool to miss that. You hear me? You'll be crazy. It's going to be incredible, y'all.
And then it all stopped. I had to deal with the pressure. It was a lot. The going, the trying to keep working, keep myself busy, to not deal with responsibility, to not deal with life. I had done it very well for a little bit. I had just finished a tour. I was prepping for my first live recording, and everything just stopped. It was so much excitement. It was so much happening. It was so much expectation, but it was also met with so much disappointment and so much depression and so much, I don't know if I can live up to everybody's expectations of who they think I'm supposed to be. I just wanted to know what was next. And I wanted to feel happy. I wanted to feel free, but I wasn't. And I thought that I could sing myself free. I could write that I was free. I could tell people that I was free. And eventually, I would be free. But I wasn't. So I had a process that I didn't know that I needed or that I had to go through. Again, I was serving. I was on the road. I was, singing with YP, and I was being poured into, and I was leading worship at, my local church. I thought that I was doing the work. I thought I was doing what I needed to do in order to be fulfilled, in order to grow. And even in this time when I was in this break, I thought I was doing all the right things, but I even then had to take some time, right? I had to take some time to ask God for direction. And there was some time when he was quiet, like, I need you to do some work. You need to wholly do the work. Like, it's not just you sitting and praying. It's not just you, separating from certain things. I need you to separate from everything. Like, you are now dealing with comparing yourself to other artists, comparing yourself to other worship leaders, comparing yourself to other women, thinking about where you should be in your life and what you should be doing, or where your ministry should be because you've been doing it for a certain amount of time. And I just really had to take a step back. Like, what is it that I'm not doing that is not allowing me to fulfill everything that I know has been placed inside of me? I had to really do a lot of reflection and asking God what it is you want from me. And it was like, I need you fully. Like, I need you physically, I need you mentally, I need you emotionally, I need you spiritually. I had to pursue not who people wanted me to be or who people expected me to be, but I had to really redirect my focus and ask God, not only ask him, but sit and wait for the answer for what it is he wanted to tell me and how he wanted to direct me in this next season. I think people had seen me in so many different lights. They saw me with Anthony Brown and Answered Prayers, and they saw me a bit with Anthony Brown and Group Therapy. They saw me a part of Left Brain Productions, you know, one of the first females to come out and write and sing and do stuff with Left Brain, and then transitioned to Writer's Block. And I was also first female writing and singing and doing her stuff there, and producing an album that I loved there. And then transitioning to YP, JJ Harrison and You for Praise. Like, they had seen me in so many different lights, and then them seeing me come out, you know, with Left Brain. With the beginning, it was like, hey, we got this urban artist. She isn't afraid to get on stage and sweat her hair out and dance in heels and, you know, put her outfit on. She's not afraid, and she's the only one that's doing this in this area. I think I related more with the males because I wasn't afraid on stage, right? But then, you know, they saw me with Writer's Block later, and it was still urban. It was still a little bit more pulled back, but they wanted more. Like, we want more. We want gospel Beyonce. We want cartwheel. Like, you flung your hair last album. We want cartwheels this time. You know, they wanted more. Like, we have Mary Mary. Like, what you got? We have Alexis Spite. What you got? Like, it was like almost a competition. We got Kiera. What you got? You know, what do you have to say? Like, what you gonna say? Like, oh, we want more music, more music, more music. And it's like, y'all want so much and I'm empty. I'm empty. I don't have any songs. I'm depressed. I'm singing depressed. I'm on tour depressed. I'm hurting. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to do music. As a matter of fact, y'all see me and I'm smiling so much, but I'm so broken. I'm singing in the deficit. Like, I'm literally singing out of brokenness. And people didn't care. They just wanted music. They wanted hair, they wanted lashes, they wanted makeup, they wanted all of that. And I tried my best to give it to them because it's what they wanted. And I wanted to please people, even at my own detriment. And that let me know, like, I've got to do something different because I'm not okay. Even being so broken and then going to ministry assignments with YP and feeling so fulfilled because I always felt like I got poured into so much, and then leaving and it being almost like somebody like pulling the stopper out, like everything just drained away from me, like I have nothing. It was just like, I need something more. I gotta find it. Spirit, I need to hear your voice. It's crazy to hear it come together. Taking all those years off to listen, to learn, to wait for God, not only his voice, but his instruction, allowed me to move a little differently in this season, right? In this season, I'm doing a lot less movement, but I'm moving with intention. I am now releasing or writing music that I believe is God-led, and I am really listening for God's voice because again, there was times when I couldn't hear it and I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Here we are. I have a new song called Speak. I wrote it some years ago. My producer, Phil Hall, he actually brought the voice note back to my mind. He just spoke about how he listened to it in some of his life challenges and how it had ministered to him so much. And he played the voice note for me, and it took me back to that place of where I was when I wrote it, because I was kind of frustrated, like, Lord, I don't know what to do. I need to hear from you. Like, you're not talking. And I know that you have a lot to say and you have a lot of things for me to do, but I can't hear you. I don't hear you speaking back to me. I'm praying, I'm studying, I'm reading, I'm fasting. I don't hear you yet. But it was yet. I didn't hear him yet. And when it ministered to me, it let me know that this was where I was supposed to be headed. This was the direction that I needed to head. And the song was incomplete. It was just a voice note. It was just a voice note. And I picked up the pen and paper for the first time in a long time. And I did what I didn't think I could do. I had let trauma and fear and depression make me feel like I wouldn't write again. And I finished the song. I finished the song, and it came so quickly. And we put a squad together, and the rest is magic. So once we got the song finished, right? We got the song finished. I had written the song. I think I had laid a dummy reference for the structure of the song, how I wanted it to sound, how I wanted it to feel. And I was sitting trying to think, like, this is such a big song, and I know we have all these different instrumentation things happening, but I wanted to be colored a certain way. And I knew that there was one person that I could call. There was one person who could take all my like crazy ideas and things, and they could make it make sense in a beautiful way. And I called Jimmy. James Johnson, you guys know him as one half of the brainchild that is Stems music that we all know and love. And I called Jimmy. I think Phil actually reached out to Jimmy first after we kind of talked about it. He reached out to Jimmy, then I called Jimmy. And I was like, Jimmy, you know, I can't do this song with anybody else. Here's what I'm thinking. And I just kind of gave him all my ideas, sent him over the reference, and he was like, send it over with no back ideas, no nothing. Let me sit with it, let me make some sense with it, and, you know, I'll hit you back. Hit me back, sent me a reference, and I'm just like, this is crazy. This is exactly what I wanted without saying it.
So they sent me a song. It was actually a song that Brittney had recorded a while ago. She had did some stuff on it. So when she sent me the song, I actually refused to listen to it because I didn't want to get locked into what was going on. I wanted to create the vision that she had for the right now. So I met up with her and Phil, and we talked about the vision of the song. And I said, okay, cool, just give me a day or two. Let me figure this out. And so I got with one of my singers, J. Paul, and we recorded it. And I sent it back to Brittney and Phil, and they were like, oh, so you really meant this? And I said, oh yeah, this is what we gotta do. It's your time, so we gotta do it right. So that was really just a beautiful thing to just also be a part of the project and then also get to bring my Stems family along the way. Of course, Brittney is a part of the Stems family, so anything she calls me for, I'm gonna always be there. So we rocked it out.
I'm so excited for you all to hear it and experience it. They just came and did what Stems does best. Like, they just made it even more beautiful than it already was. I'm excited.
One thing I know about Brittney, she loves BGVs. Like, she loves BGVs. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted to capture the storytelling in the song. It's a lot of vulnerability with even in her lead that I knew that the vocals had to match. So I would say the bridge it just takes a turn that I feel like the audience is gonna really, really love.
Until you speak to my situation and cause it to change. Speak to my brokenness and make me whole again. Until you speak beyond what I could think or ever dream or ask. Until you speak and my future is greater than my past. I won't move. I'll be still. I'll stay right here in your will. 'Cause I have the faith that's unmovable. And you can't say, let there be. And it is so. So what I need you to do, what I need you to do, Lord, what I need you to do, what I need you to do is speak, speak, Lord. Just speak to me. What does now look like for Brittney Wright? Now looks like I've taken some time off to rest and I'm back and I'm ready to work. You can expect music. You can expect fashion content. You can expect a lot of behind the scenes. I get a lot of questions about what I do in the studio, how I work in the studio, what my workouts look like. What is it like shopping with Brittney Wright? Where do I find these things? What am I doing? Like, you can expect all of the things. I think I'm at a place now where I'm happy and I am hopeful and I am excited about everything that God has allowed me to experience. And I want you guys to come and join me in the experience. So let's have some fun, family. Let's sing, let's love, let's laugh, let's shop. Let's get our temples together. Let's do it all. I'm excited.